So G-Form has come out with a new armor line called the E-line. What does the E stand for? And what's dramatically different here? Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Paul Andrews, and this is another episode of PNWmtb coming to you from Seattle. So I've been a G-Form user since the very beginning when the company unveiled its product line at the first Evergreen Mountain Bike Festival at Duthie Hill Mountain Bike Park. I'm now on my third generation of G-Form wear, and in my experience the company really stands behind its products, which are reliable, durable, and do what they promise. I've only had to do 2 warranties for a set of its Pro Trail gloves and another time for elbow pads whose stitching gave out. G-Form not only sent me new products, they threw in a discount code for future purchases to boot. Now before I go any further, my standard disclaimer applies. I paid for these pads out of my own pocket, so nothing on this video is sponsored. Now I was intrigued by the new E-line for a couple of reasons. The E, by the way, stands for either enduro or e-lectric, depending on what kind of bike you ride, I guess. Mystery solved, haha. Anyway, what's different? First, the pads have a hardshell cover. This is a departure for G-Form, whose signature SmartFlex padding has always been soft cover. The E-line pads do still have the SmartFlex padding, but it's stitched into the fabric rather than exposed as in the past. But the prime attraction for me anyway was the design innovation that lets you put on and take off these pads without removing your shoes. The zipper system is fast, it's convenient, and so far at least I can't detect any negatives. I've only used these pads on a handful of rides so far though, and I'll file a future long-term report as well. There's other benefits to the open face design of the E-lines. At the end of a ride I'm always fighting to pull off sweaty armor that just doesn't want to budge. And in winter, when I'm riding with tights or knickers or leg warmers, the sliding the pads up and down over them is a chore as well. The tights or the warmers bind make it difficult to precisely position the pads. But I found myself loving the quick on and off design. My only question is the zipper. As every mountain biker knows, zippers can be a pain when they, 1, come into contact with skin, and 2, break. In terms of skin contact, G-Form has done a great job of insulating the zipper, which is set on top of fabric on both sides, so there's no actual skin contact. And as far as the longevity of the zipper is concerned, we'll have to see, but it's a metal zipper, it's not cheap plastic, and it appears to be pretty rugged. The zipper does take a little bit of practice getting used to, but once you get the knack of it, it works real well. Another difference worth noting is that the pads are right-left specific. Now the designation is in kind of small type on each pad, but G-Form provides a nice visual clue with its logo, which on the correct leg sits facing the outside rather than the inside of the knee. The pads also have the advantage over previous G-Form pads of much better ventilation. G-Form's padding can get kind of warm in the summer, and in the past the spandex fabric that you use to attach to your arms and legs was unperforated and could get a little sweaty. The E-lines have layered ventilation around the thigh and upper calves and open ventilation behind the knees. Sizing appears to be consistent with previous G-Form. I always take a large in just about everything, and L worked fine for me here. I've experienced no chafing, binding, or any discomfort on 2 to 4 hour long rides so far. For comparison purposes, in addition to G-Form pads, I've owned Fox, Troy Lee Designs, and IXS, most of the major brands. So far, I really like the E-lines the best, hands down. So hope this helps. I'll report back long term, of course, but for now, chances are I'll be rocking the E-lines the next time I see you out on this trail.